All right, people. I did tell you I was getting dark until I make my way to our next land and settle. Well, it looked like that's not going to be possible. I am still in Brazil. The Brazilian people have said I am not leaving and they're giving me my money back. So they've already given my money back and they said I'm not leaving. They're saying to me that the only way I'm leaving this country is if the doctors draw my blood. So hold on a minute. I've been in isolation for nearly a decade. I have not permitted anybody to touch me for over 20 years. It doesn't mean I haven't been touched because I've been attacked by many police. For 10 years of those 20 odd years, I was working. So even though I didn't want none of those little cunts I worked with to touch me, I had to let them, or I didn't permit them, but they did because it's their culture. You have to shake hands, da 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 da. It took a long while for me to stop the reaction myself, the disgust that having these little bastards I worked with touch me. But in doing so, I learned to control all my senses a lot better than I had before. Nobody's touched me in years. I don't know nobody, I'm not with anybody, I don't have any family. Those I grew up with who said they were my family are dirty little bastards, calling me a waste man as I'm doing all that's necessary to save all humanity, laughing after me and cursing me out. So they're not my family. They're not even my real family anyway. They're just people I grew up with. All the people I knew I once called friends, as I said on Facebook many years ago, when you have something to do and you have to lead yourself, you have to turn your back on everyone so you can lead yourself. And I did that because all of them are damn idiots. The more I learned, the more I grew, the more I said, the more they told me to F off and shut up because I don't know what I'm talking about. And they isolated me too. Stop being my friend, stop talking to me, even walking past me on the street. So I've been isolated for many years. I do not touch a single soul. The only thing that touches me are the butterflies when they land on my hands or when they permit me to pick them up. And the wasps and the bees. Even the birds sometimes. No human has touched me unless they're trying to kill me. I don't touch any humans. So how the backside do I need to have a test to leave when I'm all on my own? And why the backside does a doctor need to draw my blood? It's too obvious. Too obvious. In England, the doctors said, lock me up and throw away the key. In Valencia, they tried the same thing, but the police were a bit more smarter than the idiots in London. The police in Valencia, they were like, oh, we'll just watch him. So every day they'd stop me and it pissed me off. It made me leave the country in the end. I came to Brazil to continue my research and other things too. Yet the one thing they weren't doing, after the first few instances, they weren't attacking me no more. It took them only a few months to stop attacking me, where in England, they've been attacking me my whole life. I've come to Brazil and everybody's attacking me, laughing after me as I'm being attacked. So I've decided to leave. Now they're telling me I can't leave. They're refusing to sell me a ticket. They're refusing to let me leave Brazil. So I'm sitting in the airport with all my belongings. All I have is my research material, some clothes and some bed sheets. That's all I have to my name. I have nothing. Oh, and my guitar and a printer. That's all I have to my name. See them, yeah? My books of all the research for you guys, you humans, saving your life, my printer, my guitar, my bags and sheets. That's all I own to my name, nothing else. And they're telling me I can't leave. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to let them keep me in Brazil? They're telling me they can keep me here indefinitely because of coronavirus. But in Europe, the rules have already changed. In Europe, they're letting people go home and keep you in quarantine for 14 days because coronavirus has a gestation period of 14 days, just like HN51. Remember I told you, it's a disease that you catch by the food, which is why it comes through your gut. And you can only catch it via food or direct contact with another. It's not airborne. It's not airborne. It's a genetically created disease, a biologically engineered disease. And the doctors are actually killing you with it. And now they want me to let them put a needle in my arm so they can try and do shit with me. They must be fucking crazy. I haven't permitted a doctor to touch me in decades. No doctors touching me. So here we are. I'm in Brazil. I'm stuck. They're not allowing me to leave. And here's the joke. Yesterday, when I'm kicking up a fuss at the check-in desk, they said, we're calling the police. I said, go call the fucking police. Bring them. It's better. They bring the police. The police said, we want to see your passport. So I'll give them my passport. They walk away. They said, oh, you're an irregular. I said, what does that mean? They tell me you're going to be deported. I said, oh, thank fuck for that. That means I get to go home. They go away. They talk. Come back, give me my passport. We're not deporting you. You're not leaving. Fucking dirty, blood clot, miscreant cunts. As the prophecy of written by the first angel Anai says, every blood clot, one of them going to lose their head. Or if they don't lose their head, they are going to the volcano, head on, screaming as them burn our backside. Them now approve it. As me telling a long time in one of the videos, not a single person on this land is a native of this land. By 1911, these little bastards had killed every native of Para, as recorded by the Goelgi family in the Goelgi Museum and the books that they wrote as an anthropologist and horticulturalist, as they recorded this, as they call it, extinction of a people in Para. When the people don't go extinct, if you kill them all, they were exterminated. So nobody here is of this land, as recorded by the Goelgi family in the history of Para. So when you see this video, you begin making up your minds on what you're going to do. Are you going to assist and get me home? My home is not this blood clot land of batty boys, lesbians and whores. Or are you going to let them keep me here indefinitely, illegally?